Now hosting Shroud. Shouldn't be hosting Shroud much longer. Should go to me. Alright. Let's try that. There he is. Alright. Hello. Alright. So. Oops. This is exciting. Monsters of God. Alright. Now. Whew. Hold on. Alright, synergy. Hook a brother up. There we go. Alright, now let's get Twitter up and running over here. Twitbot. Wait, is he doing it live? Wait. Okay. Okay, so no one seems to be watching. That's fine. April 7th. Hey, who we going there with? Probably Jackie. Alright, now let's see what happens when we go to the blue. Alright. Blue Buccaneer. I'm gonna go to be right back. I kind of want to put the cam there and not the... Alright, well, we're going to go back to Untitled. Play with it some more. Very exciting. Good stuff. Let's play some games. What do we download? More Battlegrounds? Oh, it's from last night. Oh, shit. Alright, well. Hopefully. So hard to understand. Crates, right? Yeah, I gotta sell those. Biker by one, militia by one. Let's leaderboard. How'd it do? Yeah, that was a good round today. Okay, let's boogie. Whack. Ooh, where am I? Sarky? Oh, I know where I am. There we go. 75 frames. It's alright. It's not great. Get a car and we'll go up to 7. That's the plan. It's always the plan. Why is solo so intense? Squads, duos, so much more fun. What is that? Oh no, is that a bike? Or is that a buggy? Get in the car. There we go. We're off. 70. 70 over 50. I know what's in the demo. I got a couple of long poppers. Where are they going? Green bud work. He came out of nowhere, didn't he? Alright, well. You win some, you lose some. Or for me, you lose a lot. Alright, where can we get to? How far can we get? Can we get to the road? Probably. Without a doubt. How far up here can we get? Let's just let it run. How's everybody doing that? Fantastic. Had some nice lasagna for dinner. Looks good. Had a piece of pizza. Very Italian. Now I think about it. What the kids had? Kids had breakfast or dinner, so I made them scrambled eggs. Toast. So the youngest went to the matzah factory daycare today, so she had matzah instead of toast. I don't know why matzah's terrible. She seemed to want it. Why would I say no? One less thing to have in the house that goes bad to throw away. Right over Campo. Not a shot. I think this is a way to hip, hop, hip, 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 hop. You don't stop. Hit the bang, bang, boogie. Up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogity bee. Skittle bee bop, a dee bop, a doobie doo. But guess what? America, we love you because we rock and roll. It's so much so we're gonna rock. Bang, boogie. That a car? That might be a buggy. Or a motorcycle. Really? Wow. Okay. Well, I'm all set for guns. Now I just need everything else. Are you serious? Soothe. Out of my mind. Jesus Christ. I think I'm good on bullets. Here. Circle closes. Bits and pieces. Really don't need more ammo. Jesus Christ. It's like a drop of drops. Los Prosquitos. Okay. It's a plane. Yo. Something up on the front end of this. Really, really bad. You made me crash my car. What's up?
Please do not forget to turn the candle off.
I will turn the candle off. I don't know how you turn the candle off. But I agree. Okay. Thanks for scaring me. Thank you for good content. Yo.
Sir,
What's happening?
my apologies for the delay. My computer started up in, well, essentially to a crash.
Oh, no worries. I'm
Not great. Not great.
41 alive, so
Nice.
on game 2 of a 2-game solo run, it turns out. First game, I died in 70. And this game, we shall see. What have you been up to?
Work, I guess.
Yeah, you weren't on last night.
Yeah, I think I was suffering from mind-boggling. Sometimes you get a real I have a wicked toothache that's been a headache issue. So, yeah, my headaches are all tooth related, isn't it?
I thought it might have been you caught what Denise had.
No, thank God, no. And she's actually done with her thing now too.
Oh,
she
good.
went back to work today, and she was off work yesterday because she was just feeling so miserable.
Oh, that sucks. I mean, being off work's fun, but Jesus Christ, that's probably the 5th M4 I've seen this round. Jesus Christ. Anyway, sorry.
No, good problem to have.
Yeah. So I'm running my new preferred loadout, which is an M4 and a Mini. Problem is, I don't have a compensator for the Mini. Just for a shot. Whoa. Is that coming across?
What, you're tapping?
No, the music or whatever it is.
I don't hear it.
Oh, okay. It's weird what comes across Discord and what doesn't.
It is weird.
I don't get it. Just don't get it.
I think it's just better to be just the right volume for the mic, so when I pick it up, like, if it's not that, then it's not going to interfere. But if it is that, then it's going to cut you both out.
Very probable.
Yeah, like every time the volume for your music is set high enough for you to drop you, it's dropped you both.
Right.
Because it's fighting you both, trying to figure out who to actually concentrate on.
I guess that's why the pro streamers use like sound mixers.
That's true.
But that's what I want to do right now.
I don't know.
Look, if I get to a point where that's a worry I gotta have, that's a good problem to have.
No, absolutely. I don't have a mixer. It does have some mixing. I have a mic input box, so I can convert all the microphone situation into USB and go. Which I like a lot. So. And my quality is pretty good, so like I have no problem with that. Of course, I also have a very expensive microphone hooked up to this thing. So.
I've just got a blue Snowball.
Oh, those are nice.
I like it.
And you sound great, man. I mean, as long as the mic isn't trying to pick up something from my keyboard instead.
Right.
You always sound really good. Mostly the people that use like their laptop mics or or their webcam microphones or something like that. Which it's difficult to hear. I mean, some of these people stream too.
Yeah, that I don't get.
Like, how can you stream with a so-so audio device?
Yeah, no, I don't get it either. A little bit. I'm having trouble hearing you over this game noise. There you go. know he was here, but I think he drove off. Shot me. So he's as terrible a shot as me. 27 left. Where am I? Let's see. Outside of Leone's. Circle's gonna close around somewhere on Leone's, but I'm in zero rush to leave here at the moment.
We believe in you.
I've got terrible. Well, if someone comes across here, I got some shots on them. That's about it. I don't have a tack stock. It's the only problem. We're good, squids. Thanks. Another time, bud. Okay, so I guess this guy's not here. So I called Mike to see, or I texted Mike to see if he wanted to play. And he's like, I gotta work tonight. I was like, what? You're a government engineer. What does that mean? Government people don't work overtime.
That's a myth, but all right. That's funny though.
All the government people I know don't work overtime. Let's put it that way.
Oh, that I don't doubt.
Because they're just cashing a paycheck. I don't blame them. Though Callie might work overtime. I don't know. It's hard to. I have a friend that works at the Department of Commerce, and she was posted in China for about 4 years.
Wow.
With their husband, who's basically one of my best friends. So that was the bitch of it. Is that they were just gone for 4 years with my godson and their daughter, who was the same in between my two daughters. So it was like that was a bitch having them gone.
Sure.
Luckily they're back now. They live about half an hour down the road, which is great.
That's awesome.
Because it could have been bad. It could have been Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Which would have sucked.
Yeah, I'm no stranger to having your best friends or vice versa move out of town and never see them again. So
yeah, my best friend from college moved to Seattle about Jesus Christ, was it 10 years ago? No, probably 8 years ago. To take a job at Microsoft. He's a computer science guy. He does he does something with computer science. I don't know what exactly.
He's a smart dude.
Like security and stuff. And he moved out there, and I see him once a year now. It sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, my best friend from high school, who I went in the military with. I'll never see him. I haven't talked to him in about 3 years. For good reason. Which is disappointing. So.
You were in the military?
I went to boot camp for the 3 months at MCRD, Marine Corps, and I got injured while I was there, and I got sent home.
Oh,
but
shit!
He ended up getting a hernia twice while he was there, and got surgery and all that kind of stuff, paid for everything and whatnot. And he was going to go home, I think, after like his 4th month there, because he hadn't actually done much training at that point. He was just constantly in rehabilitation platoon, and he was like, finally going to go home, and somebody was like, you've been here this long, you might as well finish it. And so he did it. He spent I think almost 9 months in boot camp in the end, but he became a Marine, and he went and he served several different countries. He did the 4-year thing, and he came home.
Love him. Good for him.
I think he works with cars now, which is what his obsession in life is. But yeah, he. I have tremendous respect for him in that regard, but like I said, I'm bummed out that we never were able to really pick back up again.
So how'd you get injured?
I fell after getting shaken off a rope by one of the drill instructors. I fell about 18 feet onto another recruit and smashed my knee into these like these big railroad planks around like their little sand pits and stuff like that. Right. And I smashed my knee into it, and it swelled up to the size of a watermelon.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it wasn't great. So,
how long did that take to heal?
A while. It took a while, but it took a even longer period of time before my send me to rehabilitation program. So I spent almost a week or 3 or 4 days getting my ass kicked with this knee the size of a watermelon.
They let you run around with it like that?
They made me run around with it like that.
Holy shit.
The Marines were a different place for me. I had a difficult time, but that's the thing. I mean, it's a, you know, it really does separate the people who want it from the people that don't.
Holy cow.
So,
that's crazy.
It is pretty crazy. I don't disagree with you.
I mean, that's just like.
But as learning experiences go, it was definitely one of them. And the way that it worked out in terms of me not making it was probably better for both the Marines and me. But yeah, no, the bummer about it was that I was going to go into the Air Force before that, and my friend was determined he was going to go to the Marine Corps, and so I just joined with him. But when I went the first time around, my MOS, which your job, set up because I was going to be at duty because I'm an only child, and I wasn't.
You're breaking up
bad ready by any means. At the time I would have probably broken like a breadstick. But the issue was signed up in the day
Chris,
that
I'm only hearing like every other word. It's all digital. Let's see if that's better. You back in?
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, that's much better.
I just logged out and logged back in.
Yeah.
Where did you lose me? Breadstick?
Yeah, around the time. Breadstick.
Yeah, so anyway, my MOS, which is like I said, your job, expired the day I signed up. So I didn't end up getting what I was supposed to get in regards to my job. And that plan didn't work out. So I decided to put it off a while, and I later joined back up again shortly after some planes hit some buildings. So, so then we left on October 31st for some very interesting times. I was not in. I didn't know how far.
Yeah, we're dead. I'm dead.
Okay. Oh, I think I have an update that's not finished yet.
Ooh.
I think that's why I'm not in yet.
Oh.
Because I hit the thing, but it's been waiting for me, I think. How bad is this? Oh, it's a big mama jama. The last update was 9 gigs.
Oof. That's why I just leave my computer on almost.
I did leave my computer on, but I told you I turned it on to a crash.
Yeah,
so that would explain that it wasn't on, I guess. It's gonna be 10 minutes before I'm on.
All right.
So you can do another round or a spicy round.
I'll do spicy.
So.
God.
Anyway, it was an intense time, and like I said, it was a learning experience.
Hold on. So what I missed, I think some of what I missed was the reason to join up 9/11?
The second time. Yeah.
Okay.
So the second time.
So the first time you busted yourself up.
No. The first time I joined, it didn't work out because my MOS, my job that I was going to go in for, no longer existed, and I was a little burned by that, so I didn't go.
Like you found out beforehand that your job.
I found out beforehand. My recruiter told me the job isn't there and whatnot. He threw some stuff around. He was kind of pissed off about the whole thing.
Not at you, but at them.
Not at me, at them. And because it was all set up and I was done. It was a done deal and whatnot. And then it wasn't a done deal anymore. And then when I found out my best friend is going in, and I'm like, okay, well, we'll try this again. And I picked a different MOS, which was going to be combat correspondent. And that still existed. So a reporter, essentially. Okay. A combat correspondent in the military is just a journalist. Right. Which I already had a journalism background, and whatnot, so that wasn't a problem for me. And then I went in, and then I just kept on getting hurt or getting bashed up or something like that. And we got separated immediately because I made my 4-minute mile and he didn't. Ooh. So he went into physical conditioning platoon immediately, and I went to training. So we immediately got separated. And then when I went to physical conditioning platoon, I found out, completely unaware, that he was in the other physical conditioning platoon at the same time. And I was like, wow, that's weird. What's going on there? So I find out what's going on there, and then I make a deal with with my drill instructor for us to get put in the same physical conditioning platoon. Right. Which I do, but unfortunately, I get moved. He gets moved into my physical conditioning platoon instead of me getting moved into his. And my physical conditioning platoon was run by a bunch of crazies. So,
what is a physical conditioning platoon?
It's where all of the broken recruits go. So if you hurt yourself, you get injured, you're a case of some other scenario, you're sick, anything like that. Hey, Anthony's here.
Yo.
And he's gone.
And he's gone.
Any situation like that, they send you to, they take you out of regular training and they put you into physical conditioning platoon. And then the idea is, depending on how far you made it through your first bit. Hey, and he's back.
You gonna stay this time?
Well, I can't fucking hear anything.
Oh, okay. Depending on how long you were in training for, you might get put back into some other platoon's training in relatively the same spot, or you might have to restart, depending on if you were only in for like a week or so. So, yeah, it's don't get hurt in boot camp.
Or don't get hurt in boot camp when you're trying to go through it with somebody else.
Well, that's also true. Or, for that matter, make your 4-minute mile if you're going to try to go through it with somebody else.
Right.
That was the whole idea. We were supposed to stay together. Even if he didn't make the 4-minute mile, I should have gone to PCT with him. Physical conditioning platoon. Or pork chop platoon if you're, and if that had been the case, I think it would have been a very different training experience. And I'm pretty sure we both would have ended up being relieved by the end of that. But it did not work out that way.
Jesus.
they didn't live up to their end of the bargain.
You already ate.
Like I said, I saw a lot. I learned a lot. It was definitely life-defining in lots of different ways, but it's something I don't regret it not working.
So you basically did the military once for 3 months.
I just did the military once for 3 months.
Right. You almost did it another time.
And then no. I almost got in once before, and I almost left for training, but
Right.
I never actually left the first time.
Okay.
Because we decided to dissolve our agreement because my MOS was no longer available.
Interesting. So they
Later, like a year later, the opportunity came back to do this
okay.
with my best friend, and so we decided to go in together. We signed up on the same day. We went and they took our oath, the whole thing. So yeah, it was intense.
God love you for doing it. I couldn't do that.
Well, I wasn't going to be a soldier. I was going to be useful. I was going to be useful in any other capacity,
Right.
other than being a soldier. Although I did do really, really well during the sniping exercise stuff, and they talked to me about being a sniper, but
You're like,
but
no,
that
thank
wasn't. That's not a job apparently that you want if you want to stay sane.
I can't imagine that it is. I've got to imagine that's a job that is going to do some crazy stuff to your head.
Oh yeah, I mean, American Sniper is like the example of that. There's a reason the guy wrote a book and then killed himself.
Well, he didn't kill himself. I thought he got shot by his buddy.
Well, he did get shot by, yes, but he was a mess.
I know. Oh no. I'm not disagreeing with that in any way, shape, or form.
I thought he attempted suicide or something.
Oh, he might have. I don't know about that.
I'll have to double check that.
Yeah, that movie was crazy.
Anthony, are you there yet?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Do you remember about that? Do you remember if he had tried to commit suicide at one point?
Chris
I
something.
have no idea. I've never watched that movie.
What was his
Well,
name?
no, you don't have to watch the movie, but you're
Klein,
sort of military buff in that regard, so I thought maybe you might have known something about the actual facts of the matter.
No.
Okay.
No, most of my military information comes from people I know who are in the military.
I gotcha. Makes sense.
Mostly my dad, the guy who used to be in my gaming clan, who was actually on tour in Iraq while we were playing a video game. And then guy I work with, George. He took me out to the base the other day, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Nice.
It's fun. Yeah, he gave me a tour of the base. It was funny too because he was like, watch if they're Navy, they're gonna have to salute me, and I was like, why aren't you retired? He goes, yeah, but it doesn't matter. They still have to do it. And
They still have to do it.
And he drives up, and the guy just fucking full attention, just salutes him, like waves him off, and George salutes him and drives into the base.
That's fascinating.
He said, if it's federal guys, they don't give a fuck. They're just gonna be like, it's fucking, get fucking.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was interesting. And also I learned that the transport trucks that I thought we weren't using yet, we are using. The ones that are in Arma.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they already have them out there on the base.
Interesting.
And the same for some of the new vehicles.
I love it when video games become real life. Or sometimes you don't love it when that happens.
Well, Bohemia has a contract with the U.S. Army, so I mean, it makes sense. But
yeah,
they would have Armor, from what I understood, was supposed to be the newest stuff. Like they had the ACR as your main rifle in that game. You had better helmets, you had better night vision goggles, and newer scopes and stuff. And so it was like,
yeah, and a lot of prototype technology too, right?
not really, no, not much as far as prototypes. Like the most prototypey thing they have is the automated missile defense system that they have on Navy carriers, but there's actually some of that on Navy carriers nowadays, so that's not really.
Wow. Never mind then.
Yeah. And that big ass fucking sniper rifle, the intervention.
It's called the intervention.
Yes.
That is
there's a normal.
I don't know if I like that or if I don't.
I think I do like it, but I wish I didn't.
Right.
Have you ever
I
played
think
Modern
that's
Warfare
about
2?
where
It was in that.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's a
What
big
game?
sniper. Big ass sniper.
Modern Warfare 2.
Never played it.
Yeah.
You never... Oh, okay.
Never
mind.
played a Call of Duty game. Never played a. What's the other one? Battlefield game.
Battlefield. Not
So,
a first-person shooter guy?
I'm a
or-
big first-person shooter guy, but just never those. I never liked the. This is the first game like this I've really ever played.
Oh, you're not a military shooter fan.
Not at all. I'm like
Gotcha.
what's my favorite? What kind of game am I gonna play? I'm gonna play like Tomb Raider, or
Okay.
I'm gonna play Half-Life, or
You're into experiential.
yes, I like
Games.
the story games.
Yeah. That's actually one of the reasons why I like the Modern Warfares and why I like the Call of Duties, because they actually did a good job creating an atmosphere and a almost cinematic component to it. So, but it's it's not.
But aren't those games like all about multiplayer at the end of the day?
They are, but if you're
Yeah.
like me and don't have friends who play those games, no, they're not. So.
If the servers were still up, I'd say let's all get Call of Duty 2 and play that, because that multiplayer is super duper fun.
Call of Duty 2 was really fun on that game. I mean, Call of Duty 2 multiplayer was good. All right.
That's back in like
We're
World War
just
II.
playing regular PUBG, right? Not
Yeah.
test server.
Just regular. The test server got moved to the regular servers.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
that's
you're
what
in.
that update
You're in.
was.
You're in. Okay.
I'm in.
All right.
so.
Let me bail out.
No. Finish your last whatever it is.
I got 44 people left. It's gonna take.
Okay, don't finish that.
Yeah, that's gonna.
Screw your 44 people.
Exactly.
Me
Wait
and
for
Cameron-
my gratification and only my
It's just a
gratification.
game. We had planned to play. Let's play.
me and Cameron were playing earlier today, and we just stopped on the side of this hill and started emoting at each other.
Oh, you can do that. I forgot.
Yeah, and
The emotes work now?
and we were standing there, and then all of a sudden, like fairly close, we heard a car shot just go off, and we said, "Wait a minute, we shouldn't be standing on the
No,
hill
you
just
should
emoting
not
at
be
each other."
doing that right now. All right, get in.
That's fine.
Yeah, I can float around.
Oh.
But yeah, I haven't finished downloading it yet, but I am up to try some more Fortnite if anyone wants to try that. That's
Oh,
awesome.
I want to play Squad Fortnite again too.
What's
saw
the
some stuff.
difference?
Well, it's a more arcadey shooting overall.
Right, I haven't played Fortnite. Mike and I played like one time, and I think I played one other time since.
Yeah, you can't play Fortnite like you play PUBG. They're completely different creatures. You have to learn the building system pretty well.
Right.
And then, like I said, don't plan. There's a lot of RNG in the shooting. Like a lot of RNG in the shooting. So, you know.
I wouldn't call it a precision shooter.
It's not a precision shooter. It's not even a precision shooter with a sniper rifle with a scope.
No, that's not good. That's not good at all.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot of RNG in the shooting.
Hold on
Now,
one second.
that
I'm gonna grab
said,
something.
I think it's a ball.
Well, I saw some stuff in there that reminded me of like my old days playing Halo, which I really liked. Which was like they've added jump pads now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
I think that's really cool too.
You can throw down a jump pad or craft one, and like your team will launch like I saw a dude on the edge of the circle get launched all the way into the new circle with the jump pad, and I was
that's
like,
awesome.
it's like that's fucking ridiculous. I love it. And
There's
then
a jump pad.
yes,
Yeah, but you can set them.
like you just place them down.
Like,
So
how
like
does that not kill you when you land?
because it's Epic knows how to make a fun game. But like yeah, like I was telling Chris just now, dude placed it on the edge of the circle, and he launched himself from the edge of the old circle into the new circle to get in.
That's ridiculous.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not awesome, but that's ridiculous.
But that's the kind of game it is. I mean, if you see like the way that it's the outfits work and the purchasable assets and all that kind of stuff, that's a completely goofball game.
Right.
So
And they're like building walls to protect people while they're rezzing them and stuff. And I was like,
oh,
all
that's
right,
so cool. I love that wall building component.
there's something to this. Sure you're dropping plot?
Oh god, so close to flight path.
Yeah, I don't want to jump there.
Porto.
Porto.
Yeah, let's
Porto.
jump at Porto.
Go now.
All Going down.
Me and Cameron started doing something today that actually worked out pretty well. Because we started going Valley tomorrow when it was on Flight Path. And it was not bad at all. Like there's most usually one team there.
Yeah, I've been going to Valley tomorrow a lot lately. I don't know why. But I have.
Because the thing is that most people on those Flight Path are wanting to go prison, and I think the rest of the people want to go like Kato and Hacienda, so that's where the really spicy spots go. And so Valley tomorrow is just kind of alone.
Chris, you taking this compound, or you going to the road to get
I think
a
I'm
car?
gonna take this compound and find a vehicle.
Alright, I'll come with you.
So
I'm just gonna shoot across the
Do you
hills.
want the big building, or do you want the barns?
I'm gonna take this big building here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna land on the roof. So
Okay.
there's a ump up here, which I'm pretty happy about.
Alright, let's just...
If you want to land up here, there's a backpack here.
Oh no, I'm already on the ground.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Screw you.
Screw you guys, I'm going on the
Then
ground.
going home.
Hey, a mini and a Tommy gun.
Nice. See, good things do happen to good people.
I was playing a game earlier with Cameron, and we were pretty good on kit, overall, we had all level 2 gear and good weapons, good scopes, doing alright. And then we just see these 2 crates laying out of Phil, and all of the fighting that's going on was on the other side of the circle, and so we were like, fuck it, let's go for them. So we run over to these crates, and then right as we do, some guy pops out from behind and just mows both of us down.
Ah, oh, that's so sucky.
You got hosed.
Shit.
I'm sorry, dude. Oh, if you're over here, there's a level 2 backpack for you over here.
Alright, great. I'm gonna run through this. I got level 1.
And a level 3 vest.
Wow! So you're in the
Yeah.
building, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So I got an
Yeah,
M16, and I've got a mini, and I've got 100 extra rounds, 5.56 at the moment.
Wow.
Yeah. This has turned out to be a pretty good drop so
Good drop.
far. And a flash hider.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
still trying to find a really good gun,
Hey,
unfortunately.
guys, guess what?
What's
We're
up?
in the
Yeah.
zone.
We're in the zone?
Oh, I love that. Hey,
Yeah.
guys, I got a
Look.
2x scope for each of you.
Jesus.
I'm not even kidding.
Why would you lie?
Earlier when me and Cameron were playing, I found 3 8Xs laying on top of each other.
Were they having an
Dude.
orgy?
You want an M16? There's one right here with 90 rounds on it.
I am far away from you guys.
I was
I
talking
have-
to Chris.
I have a, I have an 8x scope for 3 more of you.
Holy
I mean,
shit!
Dude, 2x.
Wait, I thought you had an 8X.
I was messing with you.
Damn it. That'd be
Yeah,
pretty
sorry.
good, because I could put that on a mini. Alright, here's my
No,
level
that'd
3
be-
vest. I already have a level 2 backpack. There a good helmet in here?
No. There was only a level 3 vest and a level 2 backpack.
Alright.
Sorry, I
Do
could
you
not
need that
provide you with a
M16?
good helmet. There's a level 1 helmet right here.
I got one.
So
Chris, do you want that M16 or no?
I have an M16.
Oh,
I would
okay.
like more ammo for it if
Here.
you have more ammo. Nice.
Here,
Thanks,
hold on,
man.
hold on,
Would you like a
hold on.
2x scope?
Yeah.
Would you like another 2x scope? Would you like another 2x scope?
I really only need one.
I have like 3.
Yeah, I'll take
It's
one.
like with my vector if I end up
Alright,
keeping.
let's roll.
There you go. Here you go.
I mean, I'll take it.
Literally, I have so many of these, dude. It's stupid. I had to actually not pick one up.
Jesus. Let's see if there's a car on the road.
Alright, and you went and looted the other buildings?
Yeah, other buildings are looted.
Excellent.
You say you had an extra 4X, Chris?
No,
No,
I only have
2x.
an extra 2x.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm still gonna take that over this VSX.
Damn it.
Plus, if I found my own 4X, I can just stick on my M16.
I gotta say, I've been really liking the 2x lately.
Mhm.
I mean, I
really
think-
like the 2X and the M16.
I
Oh,
really do. I really
Have y'all seen the
do.
scope changes since the new update?
No.
They, all the scopes are a lot better.
That's fantastic. Because I was really having a lot of fun with the M16 in the last test server version, and I've never had fun with the M16. So
I've always kind of liked the M16 4X, but I used to like it with the 8X a lot better. But
Yeah, it was it was a
Yeah.
beast, and then they nerfed it.
that's why they did it, because everybody would use it and destroy with it. Which, you know, is why we liked it.
But I'm not doing bad with the M16 4X, so whatever.
No. Although I've been having a lot of really good luck with the Scar. Finally, I've never had a lot of luck with the Scar, and like I've been wrecking with the Scar. So pretty happy with it. Ow.
Okay. Come on, vehicle.
You got a vehicle? You don't
No.
have a vehicle.
I ain't got shit.
Gotta take a quick draw mag for an sniper rifle. What's that?
Yes, please hold that for me. I can
Nobody
put
wants
it
it?
on my mini. You know you heard me, mother.
Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna drop it in this field.
Nobody wants it. So
Yeah.
mean. So mean.
Come here, have fun, and relieve stress. Not to create it.
I don't know, man. This game seems like it's all about creating stress.
Oh, I disagree. I think that squads in this game is a good stress reliever. I think solos create stress.
Oh wow, I don't disagree with you at all.
I think that without any other people around to talk to and deal with what the fuck is going on around you, it's
Hella
harrowing.
difficult. Yeah.
But with other
Hella
people,
difficult.
I wouldn't say I come out of this like refreshed at the end of the night, but I'm usually
No, I typically have a pretty decent buzz going though. I mean, that's the thing. Like you feel kind of like something cool happened.
Yeah, can't go back. Can't go right to sleep. That's for sure.
No. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be a couple hours of movies or TV or something. So.
I watched the episode of MythBusters last night where they put Carrie's ass on a toilet and they make.
Oh,
it
I remember
huge.
that.
There's a Car 98 here if anybody wants it.
I do. Would you please mark it for me?
Yep. It's in these god buildings. Might not be exactly on the marker, but it's near the marker. Well, there's actually two of them. Ooh, a level 2 helmet.
Yeah, have you watched Project White Rabbit or whatever the hell
I
it's called?
tried. I didn't like it as
And?
much.
It didn't work out so well for you?
No, I just didn't find it. You know what? Those guys are compelling as a secondary feature. I'm not
But
so
not as a
sure as a primary. They're not as compelling.
I think I would be happy enough with them, just not like obviously not with the level I was happy with Mythbusters, but
Right.
I think I'd probably be able to find some decent enjoyment out of it because I did like the build team a lot.
Yeah,
so.
and the build team. But the thing about the build team was a nice break from Adam and Jamie because the build team actually seemed to get along.
I agree. Although I got to tell you, that last season, the very last season of MythBusters, where they completely ditched the build team and it was like almost a different format.
It was.
Right?
It was a completely different show.
I thought it was fantastic.
I agree, actually.
Those were some of the best episodes of the entire show. No offense to the build team in the least, but it had such a concise vision.
Yeah, I think it was. They were like, look, we're going to distill this down to what we know works.
Oh yeah, they
We're
beat the
spend more
hell
time
out of a myth.
building stuff.
Like they beat the hell out of a myth. Like they experimented to the nth degree on
great.
one thing and took the theme to the next level. I thought it was really good color.
Like it was either that or it was no show, right? They're
Yeah,
like, look,
and
let's
that's
try it.
Yeah.
Anybody want 2X? I found one.
No, I think we're good.
But those first episodes are just so good.
Those original episodes?
Those original episodes. Like, even though that Heather Joseph Whittam lady's around, and you want to kick her in the teeth.
You're talking about the one who was telling you the
folklorist.
history of the myths?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did not.
Before they
like
realized how useless she was, they're like, wait, we can do this with just the guys we already have on. We don't have to have her in some contrived, weird situation.
Yeah, I didn't love her.
No, nobody liked her.
But, yeah. I don't know. I thought when they decided to like make the best use of the narrator was a really good call. Like, instead of it just being there to essentially, you know, tease the episode, they actually did useful things with that. I thought that was really good. I don't know. There were really good choices that they did make over the course of that show.
It was clear they wanted to be making it.
And the build team was a big part of that. I thought when the build team fully came into their own and they were doing their own things separate from
I agree.
those guys.
When they were basically a second set of Mythbusters.
Yeah, it was so great. And what I really liked about it was, and I don't typically care about these things because I don't have children, but those guys are far more approachable for kids. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Like those guys would have a much broader palatability for the kiddies, and I thought that was a really good thing too, because those guys can be a little, well, not, you know.
I don't know. I think Jamie can.
I think Jamie can.
Maybe Adam at one point, but I think Adam's definitely softened.
But Adam was playing a character
right.
when he was on that show. I mean, and he knew it. He was playing a character. That was the whole point of his character, was to be the goofball.
Right.
And then that changed when the build team came in, and then it was essentially Tori, because Tori is a goofball. You know,
right.
He did set his house on fire at one point. And
I did not know that.
Yeah, I know too much about that guy. I don't know why. I think I watched. Oh, I think he was in a late night episode once. He was pulling for the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which was cool.
I don't know if you listen to. I was gonna say, I don't know if you listened to Adam's podcast on the Test website lately. But,
I do.
He's kind of cut his filter loose lately.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I
love filterless Adam. He's the best.
Much better.
Do you follow him on Twitter? That guy is just uncensored as hell, and it's great.
Found another 2x.
It's so great. And also, I appreciate him politically because we share the same political viewpoints.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
Yeah, we're I'm like, oh, good. It's not another person I have to despise. Awesome.
Right. That's okay. Tillerson took a shot at Trump today, so that was fun.
Oh, I didn't hear what Tillerson said in his exit interview. What did he say?
It wasn't what he said in his exit interview. It was the guy from the State Department who got fired today too after making the statement. Secretary Tillerson did not know about this prior to reading about it in the tweet and had no intention of leaving.
Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
Yeah, that guy got fired. The guy that read that statement.
The aide who read the statement?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That institution is insane.
Yep.
We're being run by a madman.
We are. We are absolutely being run.
And not the classy guys in the 1960s who did ads and drink all day. I mean madmen.
Yeah, like a madman. A man who is mad. In the mind.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
Alright. You know what? That's fine.
No, it's not. That's the thing.
Fine. That's fine. This is all fine. We're going to be fine.
Well, we will, I think. I hope. Not totally
I do too. I hope so too. And I actually think we will be as well. Does anybody know how the special election in Pennsylvania is going right now?
Not a clue. Haven't watched.
Okay.
Is the guy that's supposed to win the Democrat or the Republican?
Right now, they're pretty much neck and neck.
Okay. Who's the guy? Who's the younger of the two?
Which shouldn't happen.
No.
O'Connor Lamb is easily the younger of the two.
Is he the Republican or the Democrat?
He's the Democrat.
Okay.
There's like 140 rounds of 5.56 small mark.
Alright, I got about 290 in my bag.
I don't know.
I still have that extended mag for you.
Yeah, I'll take that whenever I see it.
I was gonna use this AK, but now I'm not gonna use this AK. It's not happening for me. Goodbye.
Hey, does anybody need some energy drinks or anything?
Anything. Just stop talking about politics,
Yes.
you guys. God.
We're all on the same team. It's okay.
No, I know. I just I'm trying to get some of the shit out of my inventory because I'm fucking.
I'll take some energy drinks. All I've got is 2 health kits. No boosts.
Yeah. I just got an achievement for called Health Junkie because I just downed 3 energy drinks in a row.
Well, that just is unnecessary.
Wait, they have achievements now?
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
achievements now.
What?
If we get to the top 10 without shooting at anybody, we get pacifist achievements.
Me and Cameron got that earlier today.
Yeah.
Although
yeah,
that didn't register right. It's if you don't kill anybody. Because I had hit people like.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I remember we got that the other day too. I forgot about that. But that was on the test server, and I didn't think it counted.
It doesn't, but it you know, it's the achievements do exist in the regular server. I think you just got to re-earn them.
Okay, well that's fine.
Yeah, I don't care.
I guess.
Whatever. I don't play for the achievements. I play for the fans.
That was good. That was super good.
I hope there's an achievement for taking off someone's helmet with a Car 98.
I agree.
It
Actually.
might be. Oop! Finally found a door someone's actually been in.
Finally found an
Anthony.
E14.
Anybody have an extended mag for an AR?
I do actually.
Yay! Anthony, I'm near you. I want to get that extended mag.
Good.
Oh, we gotta finally get moving. We don't have far to go, though we do have far to go.
So you want some energy drinks?
Yeah, if you got them. Great, thank you.
You need any first aid?
No, I got 5. You need anything?
No, I'm good. I got 4.
Does anyone have a better scope than a 2x that they don't mind handing to me?
All I've got is my 1.8, which I got on my Mini.
Okay.
And my 4X is sitting on my Car 98, so.
Alright, that's fine.
We gotta get moving here, boys.
Okay.
We got a minute.
Did you
50.
end up getting that extended?
Not yet.
Okay, I have an extended quick drop for you.
Oh, great. Where are you?
I'm over here.
Well,
Not far at all.
The problem is, we're working with my youngest daughter. She's got, we
Does this
actually got
mean
an
the car?
IEP for her. Oop.
There.
Sweet. Because her, what is it?
Oh, wow. Look at how good the scope is now. It's so crisp.
Wow.
Like, way, way crisper. You can get that thing down really fine.
Should I head like back towards y'all originally landed, get in the circle, or should we just drive straight to Los Angeles, head up these buildings?
Let's go to Los Angeles and take those buildings.
Wow, this zone is insane. This is going to end very badly, I have a feeling. And if you find a vehicle that has a hard top on it, Anthony, stop and get it.
Because I'm sitting bitch right now.
He's definitely a dead man walking, or riding, as it were.
Rolling.
Are you doing the Weird Al version, or the...
Yeah, oh, always.
Okay, good.
Always Weird Al. I played some Weird Al for my daughters. They loved it.
Oh, so good.
I played on the Hamilton Polka. They were dying.
Wait,
They like Hamilton.
oh my god, is that new content? I haven't heard that yet.
You haven't heard the Hamilton Polka?
No!
Oh, it's good.
Holy shit. I need
Yeah.
to listen to that tonight.
Yep. Alright, you want to stop here?
Yeah, someone should get that.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah. Brakes ain't as good as they used to be.
You can jump out of the vehicle now without dying.
Yeah, I just did it. And then I almost got run over by the vehicle.
Yeah, but you didn't.
No, I didn't. I'm up to 7 health kits.
I'm up to 5.
All right,
I'm going to get in this building
wait.
over here and live here.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is a good place to live until the circle changes.
Please turn the car off. The cars turn off!
Ooh.
Did you hear that? The cars are not running constantly.
Hey, when you guys stare at the building, come in. You, Stefan, you're outside. Look at me. Look over here.
Where are you?
I'm looking at you.
I don't know where you are. Oops.
Wait, what? Hold on.
What am I supposed to look at? Oh. Hold on.
That was awesome.
What does it do? Hold on, where are they?
He did an emote.
I'm waving. You see me?
Yep, I see it.
I guess I gotta redo my auto run.
I'm going inside. Alright. Oh, Christ.
Why would they have a surrender emote when you're not supposed to be able to do that in this game?
I don't know. So we should go this way?
Just go over here.
I mean, just
Kind of over that ridge, yeah.
yeah, just kind of around the side of this ridge, and then just bang into these buildings here. And
I concur.
what do you want to take? 2 cars?
Sure.
Wow, only one person died since we got over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I landed right on my truck. That was perfect.
Alright.
Hey, what do you mean? Congratulations, that was badass. I didn't even plan that.
It wasn't. Alright. Where's Anthony going?
Up and around. Go pick it up that way. Go straight up to the ridge.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Sorry about that. Everything's okay. Everything's fine.
Oh, that's this is up here.
That's quite the lip. Okay, we were just shot at.
I don't think that was at us.
No, that was kind of in our direction, but not at us.
I'm looking like an idiot here. I don't like that. God damn it. I gotta get up the damn hill.
You know what? Watch out, Stefan.
Please don't shoot me.
No. Oh, God damn it, car. Go.
What?
It started rolling forward after I got out. I hit the handbrake and stopped, and then I got out and it started rolling.
Here comes the zone.
Here comes the zone. La da da.
Do-do-do-do.
And
Oh!
whoa.
Yep.
Any idea
That
from
was
where?
I know where it came from.
Yeah, it's like over.
280 north. You know,
Yeah.
west. Northwest.
Yep, I see flashes.
Are they on top of the building?
Yeah,
On the roof?
top of the roof, 290. That made him lay
Lying
down.
down. Alright. Moving up on that.
One's in the window below the floor. Or on the second floor. Or third floor, I guess that is.
We may have given away our position, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit!
What?
Actually, hit him.
Knocked him.
Yeah.
Dead. Nice.
Teamwork, guys. Teamwork.
Well done.
Teamwork makes the
Blood on
dream.
my hands.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Any...
Floor down from the roof. He's in the window. Chunked him once. His buddy's still on the roof.
But he's dead.
No, his other buddy still on the roof. Different guy. He's on the other side.
Which roof? Whoa.
What was that?
That was close. Let's throw some grenades up here.
We gotta move in about 10 seconds.
Shit, you can pray, y'all.
Yeah, there's
I
guys
don't
right
like
over
whoever's shooting at us.
there. Fuck.
Do we have eyes?
They're behind us.
Yep, they're 335 or 35. Oh, what? I didn't think I had healing.
Knock one.
This is
In here.
bullshit.
Oh crap, I got knocked.
This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, fuck, I'm dead.
Did he go down?
I don't know.
You gotta move, dude.
Are you all dead?
We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. Just go.
I got knocked
I
from the
gotta
plate
get
zone.
myself more health before I die. I'm gonna die anyway.
No, you might make it. Oh. I got
Nope.
2 big hit points, and I got the pacifist.
I did too, and I got 10 hit points.
But I thought you got a
One
kill.
kill. Dead points.
No, I
No.
killed Anthony's guy.
Oh.
We
Wait, I
were
don't-
we
I
were
don't
shooting
wanna
the same
report.
guy at the same time. He got the
Oh.
knock and I got the kill.
Yeah.
Well, I got 14 hit points, so. Yeah.
Nice job.
I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this.
No, I know what happened.
We got flanked.
Well, that and I just died because I'm stupid.
Daredevil.
Well,
stupid.
I knew those guys were there. I thought I was in cover from where I was, and I was going to shoot the guys in the building again.
Anthony. Guys, ready up. I'm going to hit the bathroom.
I got my Linux machine all working up good again today. It looks like fucking like some kind of Windows 98 out of a movie. Oh, like the start menu just says system on it. It's got my own custom icon.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you do on your Linux machine?
It's primarily a work machine, really, but I keep it plugged up to my second monitor while I'm sitting here, so I can do just program shit and stuff while I'm watching videos or just goofing off.
It's a boredom machine? Or
Kinda, yeah.
an alleviation of boredom machine?
Well, like the only other thing that's on here is, like I said, work stuff. So there's like documents for like the locations I'm doing and stuff, like the tech stuff I'm doing. But that's about it.
Cool.
Hooray! Green!
I know. Praise be.
And it is networked into my server, so I can download all my porn off my server machine.
Congratulations.
Okay. TMI.
Oh, so I heard about this last week, but I forgot about it. Probably because I put it on mine.
No.
Y'all know that game Inside?
Yeah.
Have y'all seen the ending to Inside?
Like the game with the limbo guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, the limbo guy. I've not seen the ending. Don't ruin it for me.
Well, I'm going to ruin it for you, but it involves a ball of flesh with legs sticking out and like arms sticking out and shit. And they've teamed up with Real Doll to apparently make that thing.
Oh my god.
And everybody's question is, can you fuck it?
Well, that would be the natural question.
Would it?
Yeah.
Would it?
Well, because of who made it.
Yeah, it's
What
Real
is
Doll
that?
making it. So is it just a normal? They just want a fleshy, realistic toy, or did they? Like,
I'm
can you
going.
fuck it?
I have a story about super realistic sex dolls.
Do you?
I haven't
Oh.
decided if I want to share it now.
I kind of want to hear it. I don't even care. I'm just. I know you're.
So, my friend and I, Tiffany, who's she's a professional actress, she wanted me to write a horror film so we could just shoot it over a weekend sometime. And so I was like, okay, I'll come up with an idea, because that's what I do, is I come with an idea and we shoot something. And
Go church and go sell.
I came up with an idea
No,
to make essentially a
squad with us.
oh,
Yeah, I won't let church and go
that's a
sell.
lot of squad with us. Several squad with us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna grab that Uaz and drive around the back of town.
I'm gonna grab that Uaz and hit those boys.
Fuck.
Shit, that was you.
That wasn't me. They hit me. They ran me over. Oh, I got an achievement for getting run over.
Oh, monkey! I didn't get the achievement for getting run over.
I'm gonna go see if I can find something to either enfuego myself with or explode myself with. Give me a minute.
Why don't you just go
I will
jump in the
also-
ocean?
I would also find a car and jump out of the car while the car was moving, if I could find a car.
I'm gonna go make me a cup of coffee real quick.
God damn it. Alright. Okay, it's hard to not pick up a backpack when you see a backpack.
Just go jump in the ocean.
I will. I wanted to see if I could kill myself in a more glorious fashion, but I guess inglorious fashion is what's in fashion, right?
I did not expect that many boys there. I guess I should have, but
Wait, if there's a boat over here, I could jump out of that and kill myself with it too, right?
I guess.
Yeah, it'd be nice if there was just like a button where it'd be like, die. Anyway, since Anthony's not there, and it would be funny for him to not know what I'm talking about, I wrote a short film about essentially a killer sex doll,
Nice.
and we're gonna film it this summer. So, and I had to order a special doll and the whole thing for it.
Wait, so how much does one of those dolls cost?
$2,000.
You spent $2,000?
I spent $5,000 on the short film already. Yeah,
Holy crap!
yeah.
You don't have kids.
I do not. I have a bit of income that allows me to do stupid shit like that sometimes.
Now,
But I also have a very accepting wife.
Jesus.
So,
What do you?
try to,
Where is the
we
sex doll?
sitting next to my shit you not, because it creeps me out so fucking much. It's got a sheet over it, so it looks like a ghost, like a Halloween ghost. And it sits next to my wife's desk.
Now, why did you get the sex doll now and not?
Because if I
Closer
didn't
to
get it, we
shooting.
wouldn't have made the film. And so what ended up happening was I got it, and then she and my actress friend just kept on getting feature work. She's been in 2 feature films in the last year.
Oh, good for her.
So, yeah, exactly. So she's been constantly working, and I've been just writing. And then I shot a music
pay
video.
you to do this, or is this all like did she
No,
go
I'm the
halvesies
producer
on
of
you
it.
with the doll or what? Or?
I'm the producer. Oh, I'll sell the doll when I'm done with it.
Is there a
And
big market
it'll
for
go
used
for more
sex
money than I
dolls?
paid for.
But you think you'll be able to sell it for more than you bought it for?
Oh yeah. Yep. I already spoke to the people I bought it from, and they said that if I did something like this, and of course it's not getting used for what it was purchased for, what most people purchase it for, it could actually be quite successful. So.
Interesting.
Yeah, I could potentially have a celebrity on my hands.
You're gonna have to take a picture of that and post it in the Discord. You know that, right?
Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna do that until after the film is
Why
released.
not?
Oh, because it's like a personal shame. It sits there and just scares me.
Well,
I'm actually really terrified of automatons and dolls and stuff like that. And honestly, you start going and mixing the creep factor of things like that with, you know, unnerving sexual thrillers, and it gets pretty messed up pretty fast. Because Anthony's not back yet, I'm just running around.
I like the idea that you bought a sex doll. I think that's funny as hell.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
And I like even more that you keep it in the house and not like in the garage.
Well, because you can't. The silicone is super, like, it's easy to damage that stuff. And if
do you have a guest room? Just lay in the bed in the guest room.
It's in my office. It's in my office. So so there's my desk, there's her desk, and then there's the doll.
Have you thought about like putting a like an Amazon Echo or a Google like Chrome in her crotch so it talks?
I've not thought about that, but I might do that to the cinematographer someday, who is also a friend of mine.
Oh my god.
So, no, it's obviously the whole idea, the plot of it is that the doll gets accidentally delivered to the wrong household and proceeds to ruin the family's life. So,
is the doll come alive?
The doll does not say come alive. It's essentially a big mind trip. It's like a monkey's paw thing where the whole thing goes disastrously wrong because it just spends more time in the house and just corrupts the people within it.
Interesting.
So, yeah, I've gotten some pretty good early buzz about it. So, but yeah, we're looking forward to shooting it. It'll be good.
So how long of a movie is it?
I think it's going to be about 20 minutes long. We're going to go to a couple specific festivals with it and hope that we, well, I'd like to place. I mean, that would be good. I mean, I spent enough money on it. And I've got really talented people helping me with it. So, I don't know. I think it's...
So you finance that all yourself?
Yeah, in this particular case. And then I called in a bunch of favors from people.
But do you do you ever end up selling it? Like how do you... Is this just a passion project?
It's a passion.
You get your money back out of it by the experience and the knowledge and all that.
But if I make something good, just like a music video, if I make something good, people will eventually see it and maybe recognize me for being, you know, more than just the graphic designer that I play by day.
Right. Okay.
And so, you know, I wanna make more stuff. I don't have exactly strong desires to like make feature films or anything like that, but I've been hit up by several different production companies asking whether or not I have ideas for them. So, you know,
and what do you say when they ask you that?
For the right amount of money, I've got all the ideas you want.
Get one of those lucrative production deals?
Yeah, exactly. But it's never that lucrative. It's always a smaller studio, and you know, it makes sense. I think I may have told you about my British friends, or acquaintances, I should say, who made a feature film. And maybe I didn't tell you about it, but but yeah, they made a movie I think 2 years ago. It finally saw things like Amazon Prime and whatnot. A couple months back or 6 months back or whatever. It's not an amazing film, but they made a movie. I mean, that's a big
deal.
You know, and you know, production values of it weren't terrible, and you know, it was that's an accomplishment.
Doors are open.
And so I have a strong appreciation for doing something that's so passionate.
I'm back.
Oh, okay, awesome. I can kill myself. You have to admit that was one of the best explosion kills ever.
That was a good explosion death.
Considering I didn't die anywhere near the explosion.
No, you went flying off.
I flew off before the explosion occurred.
It keeps putting me back to non-3-man squad. That's interesting.
It's a bug. If we all hit it, it'll be right.
Oh, get right. Get right down to the heart of the matter.
Anyway, but yeah, it's like I said, it's all kind of part of my whole side creative thing. You know, I mean, the Twitch channel is all. It's all. I mean, that's all silliness too. I'm not sure if you know anything about what I'm working on Twitch. But
are you doing it actually? Are you?
I'm gonna. Oh yeah, we're gonna be doing that here in a couple of weeks. Here, we're gonna start that. So. But because I went and I built all of the stuff into Stream Deck. I've got all of the scene stuff set up. I went and created all the graphics for my puppet. I told you about the puppet, right?
Tell me about the puppet, yeah.
I've talked about the puppet. And I've written a whole bunch of scripted, non-scripted stuff to play around with. So it's like I said, that's all. I don't know. It's all performance art, if you think about it. So. I don't know. I'm like I said, it's cool stuff to play with and and whatnot. But you hope that somebody will see, hey, there's some kind of weird hidden gem there.
Right.
You know, not necessarily that there is. You just hope somebody thinks there is.
And the Muppets call.
Yeah, no, I don't think the Muppets will call. Considering I don't think that the Muppets are going to be much of a thing unless Muppet Babies takes off really well.
Or the Polka.
I don't know. I think you're always going to get a new set of Muppet movies every.
I hope so
10 or 15
because I
years.
want more. I want more Muppet movies. I like the last two. I even like that
like the
Muppet
second
show.
one. I didn't
thought
watch
it was
the
fun.
show.
It was silly. It's supposed to be silly. It's a Muppet movie.
Yeah.
They should make a Muppet movie where the Muppets have their hands up real people's asses and make them talk.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen.
No, they're not going to do that. That doesn't fit
But
the
it does
Muppet
feel like
ethos.
that does feel like a joke that would be made back in the Muppet SNL days.
Yes.
So.
That's very season 1 of the Muppets.
Very season 1 of SNL. Because I think they only did it for 1 season, didn't they?
Yeah.
You don't remember Mad TV?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Never watched it, but I remember it.
You never watched Mad TV?
Never watched it. I was just the wrong time for it.
Okay.
Like I remember, like I watched a lot of In Living Color.
Oh yeah, you're that age. That's right.
You know, but Mad TV was like, I don't know. I might have been just a little too old for it.
Okay. Yeah, I was pretty
We're
much.
going
right
to Lapovka, right?
Yeah.
I got a car. Does anybody need a pickup?
I need a pickup.
I'm good.
By car, I mean I have a buggy. Oh, fuck! Oh, God.
I opened my map to see where y'all are at, and then I just saw a little, like, squiggly line for not.
Yep. You want to drive or you must... Yeah, you can drive.
I'm gonna drive. We're going to Lapovka?
Yeah, you want to stop here and grab some health?
No, it's fine. We don't know where we'll find it. That was funny.
Sorry about that.
Look, it's just barely in zone. It's not. I mean, most of it's out, but
That's fine. But yeah, the doll short is just one of many shorts. We're also gonna shoot another one about a serial killer that falls in love with his victim.
Does he kill her in the end? He got him.
He does not kill her in the end. I can't tell you what the ending is. It's a better ending than most things. So.
you know one of my favorite parts in any horror movie?
This is gonna be good.
I said in any horror movie.
What?
In Saw 1, where the guy's got the drills up against his head, and like the guy has a gun and we were sitting there yelling at his kids, shoot the fucking drills, and he shoots the drills, and we were like, fuck, alright, thank you. Like,
I don't know. I don't think a Saw is a horror movie. That's torture porn.
That's the first Saw is a thriller.
Right.
The first Saw is a thriller. The other Saw movies were just trying to compete with Hostel.
I guess you want the diner. You can have the diner. I hit you with the car.
Because think about when they came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find some health here. Sorry, man.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
I got shotgun
yeah.
pellets that heal. Promise.
You have bullets that heal.
Yes, the shotgun pellets. They work really good. I swear.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Good news, guys. I've got a 4X on an SKS.
Good news.
An
I just got a
SK12.
first aid kit.
SK12.
And I have a level 2 helmet for someone if they want it.
You found health, right?
I did.
Okay, good.
I wish I could find a gun that doesn't fuck. Alright, on my mark, there's a level 2 helmet.
It's in the diner, right?
It is in the diner, yes.
Alright.
There's also a level 1 vest in here.
You should put like you should get BP for like drafting people in this game. So like if you're in a car chase, you get extra BP for the longer you stay behind them. To like encourage car chases, that'd be fun.
Found a DP if anybody wants one of those.
I'm gonna stick with my M16 and my semi-automatic shotgun.
If you wouldn't mind marking it for me, I'll.
No, I have it on me, so I can just drop it off with you. Because I have found deadly squat.
Wait, why did I drop a level 2 vest?
Diddly doodly.
Less than shit.
Hey, hiddly ho there, neighbors.
Diddly.
Oh, finally found a backpack.
It's too accurate. Never go full Flanders.
Hello.
I didn't go full Flanders.
You didn't go full Flanders.
I went mostly Flanders. I went Flanders adjacent.
He went 1/18th Flanders. He could have gone more Flanders, frankly. Yeah. Honestly, his Flanders wasn't Flanders enough. I'm just talking now.
You're good. You're good.
How many people are watching tonight, man?
One. Me.
Oh,
Make
thank
sure
God.
to see if anybody's watching.
Nobody else knows. That's good.
No.
You'll see Twitter started banning people for who were buying followers and stealing people's posts.
Good.
Yeah, fucking
Good.
Dory on Twitter got banned.
I don't know who Dory is.
It's someone who created an account with the Dory character from whatchamacallit?
From
Finding Nemo. Yeah.
That's funny.
But they were stealing a bunch of people's content, so they were like,
"That's
fuck
not
you."
funny.
That's not funny.
Yeah, but the idea of someone having Dory as on Twitter that to me is kind of humorous.
Oh, I agree.
Keep on swimming.
I'm not saying
keep
that
on
isn't.
swimming, or is it just keep swimming?
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
What do we do?
You know, guys, sometimes I amaze myself.
What did you
This
do?
is one of those times where I had my 4X on my DP28 while I'm holding an M16.
Whoops.
That is funny. See, that's comedy, sir.
Isn't it ironic?
Come on, something doesn't suck. Okay. Come on, something that doesn't suck. Nope. Did anybody go to the big warehouses yet?
Yeah, I did.
I have not. I don't think I need more than 35 shotgun shells.
You think that now?
Got an extended quick draw for a sniper. Anybody needs that?
I need an extended quick draw for an AR.
I just need better AR.
And I cannot provide with. Oh, it looks like that new gun's actually going to be an FNFAL, not a.
A what? A what? A what?
It's going to be an FNFAL.
MOUSE. What?
For people that don't speak gun, what does that mean?
Yeah. For military.
It's like an M16, except it's powered 7.62.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
See? That's easy. I get it. Excuse me, sirs. I speak jive.
Need more 5.56. Only have 30 rounds total.
I've only got. There's a level 2 vest on me. Does anybody need it?
Oh, good. I am 232.
I am 221.
Have we cleared?
Most of this, yeah. Which is always better than being 227.
383.
I was thinking of Jack Hay.
I'm gonna drive into the circle and go get myself shot at those villages right near the town. I'll look for more ammo. These ones. Actually, no, these ones.
Alright. Does anyone have a sniper rifle?
No, I do not.
Alright.
Chris, do you have a ride out of here, or you need a ride?
There should be at least 2 more vehicles over there.
Oh, we got. Oh wait, I saw someone do this. I want to try it.
Wow, that was awesome, but also vehicle. But also that was awesome.
What?
I'm where I wanted to go, but the car like flew up the hill and like hit the dumpster like it was a stunt ramp and just made me do a 180.
Okay, I'm getting out of that.
What did you just do?
Well, I shot out the tire on the sidecar because I saw Shroud do it, and then I tried to drive the buggy, and it didn't really turn, or it didn't turn when I tried to turn it. Where'd that buggy go?
Curious.
Buggy's in the center of
There
town.
it is.
Last
I
time I saw
got it. I got it. I got it. Chris, are you leaving? Have you left?
I'm in the zone right now.
Okay, I gotta get the zone. Get out of the zone. Anthony, what are you doing over there?
Trying to find more loot. I need more ammo. Yeah, lots of it. Well, I have 30 rounds of 5.56, and I have a total of about 100 for the DP, which is not a lot. Did you say you need an extended mag for an AR? I got one.
Yeah, I need one. Where are we going, Chris?
We gotta go somewhere else because the zone just changed on us.
Can I get a pickup?
You want to go to prison? Oh, you don't have a car?
No, I told you I was just a second in my car.
Oh, he said he flipped it.
Oh,
Ow.
okay.
Yeah. The problem is 180 is not 360, so I landed on my roof.
Wait, where are you?
Over at the village near the postman.
Oh.
Here I go.
Side of the world. Sorry, dude. I didn't know that. I thought you were over closer to like Milton. I saw.
The ride is here.
Come up that way. Don't drive off that cliff.
I'm not going to.
Ah!
For real? Was that completely necessary?
That was completely by accident.
Alright, we gotta go.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Clip that. Clip that. This is one of those times I wish I had actual people watching the stream.
This is one of those days I'm glad you don't.
Oh no, that would have been pretty good in the clip. Alright, where are we going?
What do you think about blue?
Blue's fine. Is that like the wood town?
It's right outside of the,
Alright, we should go in.
Well, the thing is that the flight path is right down the middle, so basically everything else is going to be hittable.
Gotcha.
We do not want to go over there. Let's be careful.
Why?
Because there's the prison. So I gotta be careful about how I go around it.
Oh, I thought you knew the prison was there.
I kind of forgot about it. Oh man. This thing's making some really weird noises on my side. Ow. Sorry, thought I could make that. Whoop. Stefan, did you ever play the Far Cry games? If you're not into...
I played the first one. That was it.
Okay, but you haven't played any of the more recent
No.
good ones?
Yeah, basically. That's about right. From what I've heard.
Yeah, 3 was okay, 4 was pretty incredible, and I'm looking very much forward to 5.
My character is aiming nowhere where my cursor is.
Hi.
Hi.
What if does anybody need, if anything?
I need
556 and 762. I got one in here for it.
Alright, I've only got...
I'm gonna drop. Actually, I'm just gonna make a loop pile right here.
What do you need more of, 556 or 762?
556. I only have 30 rounds.
In the other
556.
house?
Alright, here you go.
Here.
Nah, I have. There's.
Wait, where'd my extended mag go?
I just stole it from you.
Oh,
Here you go.
Thank you.
I'm just messing with you.
Alright, yeah, I don't have a ton of extra 556.
Okay.
Guys, I'm dancing.
In the house
Actually, I have
by
no idea what that
yourself.
was.
We got a vehicle approaching. The north, it sounds like. Or like they're coming around to the west.
Yeah, I heard it, but I don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there they are. They're in Dawson. They're driving.
Oh, I see it. I see it. They just keep going.
Yep.
Keep
We
on
have
trucking.
shots on them.
No, they're too far.
Oh, I turned on the blue blood.
And
It's blue.
good to know.
It is easier to see.
The blue blood?
Yeah, when you hit people.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Compelling.
Yeah.
How do you turn it on?
There's like I googled it, and you go into like game parameters or game settings in Steam, and you type in something Korean, not like the actual word Korean, with a couple of other little hyphens around it, and it just does it.
Really?
Yeah, it's super easy.
That's odd.
And then if you want to take it off, you just go in and you delete it.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. How far do we have to go? Whoa, we gotta go far again. Is there gas in any of these houses?
Don't know.
Anthony, after what you've witnessed tonight, why would you get back into the car with me?
I don't care. Most of this game's fuck ups are not due to fucking actual person error. It's usually just Battlegrounds physics.
Right, but in that case, it was 100% because of me. And I rolled that guy all the way down the hill.
Well, whatever.
You ready for this, guys?
What's about to
I'm gonna
happen?
take a crate.
The crate.
Oh
Sure, why not? We got a car approaching from the other side.
god.
I stopped up early. Yeah, that didn't work out well.
I don't see them. Where are they?
Over by the footwear check. Can you come over here?
No, I can't right now.
They're running over.
Ah, shit. They're on the other side of the road. Stefan.
Yeah, I see him.
It's a death trap.
I'm going.
Can't you emote while you're down? Oh, there's an M249 in this crate.
Oh, grenade. I feel like that was my fault. Maybe not be on full auto?
Yeah, that was not the plan.
Wait, did he just hit your body?
I think so, because it just started moving around. He's right on a ghost.
Are you a ghost now? That'd be pretty cool.
There's a game that does that. It's actually nice. Like when you, it's like a 4-up like kind of 4-player like co-op competitive thing, and when you die, you turn into a ghost.
That was dumb, but a little bit satisfying.
Well, a little bit's the important part.
Run, Barry, run!
Oh, they just blew up.
Oh! Yes! 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 Oh, that was so good!
Got him!
Oh, I love that it flew him back, and then you got another chance to hit him.
Yep.
Worth it.
Yep. Need to heal.
I feel like if you hit somebody with the car, it shouldn't bother even knocking them.
Oh! Balls.
Tonight has just been incredible for visuals.
Yep.
I wish it had a really satisfying squish noise when you hit people.
It makes a pretty good noise.
It does, but yeah.
They should make it where blood splatters all over the car, but also if you're in first person, it splatters all over the windshield.
I agree. I agree. That would also be very satisfying. Very Carmageddon.
It's a risk reward. You have to turn your windshield wipers on afterwards.
Doesn't work so well if you don't have windshield wipers. Or working windshield wipers.
Ooh, where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? I'm going to go to Marytown. Yeah, I'm going to go to Marytown. This is terrible. I wish I hadn't rolled my buggy. How long do I have? 45 seconds to start the move. Oh, Kelly Clarkson.
Nice 40-year-old version reference.
Come on, give me another. Damn it.
Either that or you're watching The Voice right now.
No. I don't much care for singing competition shows.
And I liked you so much.
Wait, you do?
Oh, I love The Voice.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do. It's a big part of why I like The Voice is because I know someone who is on it. But other than that, it's also because of the fact that it's not American Idol. It's not handled the way American Idol is. It's not about the competition as much as it is about the artists. There's just lots of things I like about the voice that I think is handled much better than other singing competition shows.
Oh, I really want to have someone roll up on this box right now so I can just shoot the shit out of them.
I wonder if it's a new box though.
It is. I just watched it land.
Okay, I didn't see that. Oh, and now you're being shot.
Yeah, he was over by the tree. Cheer. Yeah.
Over there?
Yeah.
Ah.
There he is. He's being shot at by somebody else now.
On your left. You can't see him?
There's a guy on the right too.
Yeah, I don't see anybody. I'm just gonna run.
Oh boy. Good luck, dude.
Bob and weave! Bob and weave! Oh, I see somebody in front of me.
You are the jackal. Have at it.
Abby, there's a jackal above the bed. Where'd this guy go?
I think you ran past him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mike Birbiglia. I hope you don't turn out to be an asshole at some point.
I know, I really hope so too. I love me some Mike Birbiglia.
Behind you.
Yep.
Wow, nice. Shots on every count. Grenade. He just disappeared.
Ninja.
That was impressive. How did he
kill
do
himself? He killed himself.
Oh, well, I think the guy who shot him
No,
in the
someone
belly
else
killed him.
shot him. Someone else shot him.
I can't jump through that window. I gotta get some health.
But you can dream.
Shit.
Living the dream.
You should make ninja smoke in this game.
That would be cool.
There's just like small capsules, they don't cover as much area, but you just throw them down and they pop a cloud of smoke around you.
I think they should instantly teleport you 10 feet in any direction.
I made that as a Garry's mod one time.
Really?
Yeah, so I could do that.
Did it teleport you 10 feet in any direction?
Well, it teleported me where I wanted to go. Like I designated a point beforehand,
Nice.
and then I could hit it, and it would just pop smoke, and then I'd be gone.
That's awesome.
So I mostly use it for being a silly admin on the server. So I would like set up a thing in the sewers, like a spot in the sewer, just hit it, and it'd just be like, poof, gone. What the fuck? Seems extremely unsafe.
Get in the zone.
Mm-hmm.
The auto zone.
Just rage in.
I feel like all 9 of those people are snipers in
Oh
this
shit!
apartment.
I know you're there.
Yeah, wow. Oh. Yep.
Goodbye, brick road.
Oh, man. They're behind me. I'm gonna do the wacky dance.
What? That was pretty great. That was pretty great.
Oh.
The jump.
The jump at the end, the pan that hit the jump, that was
Incredible.
great.
I did not expect that.
Hold on, let me. Nines, do you have an invite to that server? I think you're on there. Yeah, Nine, hop into the Creature Project server.
Should have done the surrender emote.
No, I don't emote.
I'm like,
Oh. Yo, what's up?
Hello.
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 How's it going?
It's going
happening,
pretty
bud?
good. How are you boys?
Not bad.
Pretty good.
I can do one more.
Just one.
Yeah, it's 10:30 my. It's 11 o'clock my time, but but I, you know.
But it's Tuesday. Nobody works on Wednesdays.
Wednesdays is an uncommon day to work. I
Yeah, I have court tomorrow morning.
Court.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's the worst thing that could happen if you missed court?
I mean,
Right,
well,
Stephen, put Donald Trump in jail. Do it. I believe in you.
unfortunately, that's not that's not the type of law I practice. No, what's the worst that would happen? I guess the worst that would happen be that the court dismissed my case. But I'm not the one making the motion. So that's an interesting question, whether or not my failure to be there could result in the dismissal of my own case. But,
I love that I accidentally asked an interesting question.
yeah. So here's the brunt of the case that I have tomorrow is this. A son and his mother own a house that his mother and his father used to own.
Okay.
The father died. The son was in the military at some indeterminate point in time. And the mother was living, apparently, I'd argue that she wasn't, but, you know, she's trying to argue that she was living in the property and was his dependent. And therefore, the Sailors Soldiers Relief Act applies, and the city couldn't sell the tax sale certificate.
Okay.
Because there was no property tax being paid.
Right, the taxes weren't being paid,
Okay.
so the city should have pulled it from the tax sale because of this. I got their motion, threw my hands in the air, and said, if it's void, it's void, but let's do it now. If it's not void, yes, Car George is perfect. If it's not void, that's it. Let's keep moving forward. But this is a city question, not a question for me. The city ignored the judge's first order to answer, and answered on the second time, and said, "Yeah, they're wrong. We're right. It should have been sold." And now we're gonna have a hearing.
Wow.
Yeah.
But the judge already found.
No, the judge hasn't made any sort of
Basically,
ruling.
in principle, the judge agrees with you.
No, the judge doesn't agree with me. The judge never agrees with me.
But didn't he call a halt to the sale?
No, not at all.
Oh.
My response to
Are
their
you allowed to
motion-
talk about this on Twitch?
Why not?
I don't know. That's why I asked.
I mean, I'm not giving any names. I'm not giving any.
It's a part of public record.
It's everything that I've said is public record. It's
okay.
You know,
Yeah.
Like,
See, I don't
we
know.
could even, if we wanted to, we could go look up the name of the plaintiffs.
You ready to run?
I don't want to do that. I don't want to spend
Anybody need a ride? Nine, you got a car?
Let me look. No, I do not have a car.
All right, come
Let's
on
go
outside.
get him.
Oh, Chris is right there.
Okay.
Let's roll.
Okay, go. I just happened to find an AK when I landed, so.
Nice.
Have you ever
And a first
considered
aid in the same room.
wearing a blue suit, Stefan, and doing your hair up like Phoenix Wright?
Like,
And going to
right
report
now,
that way.
I have not.
What do you think they would do if you did that? Would they care?
No, not at all.
Holy shit! I
See
got
you,
knocked!
Can I get this car?
Nines, that falls under the own dumb fault.
There's no way he hit me 4 times and did not miss a moving vehicle.
He's not even coming to finish you off?
Nope.
Unless he's the great and noble Shroud.
Don't bother to come back for me. Like, don't worry about it. But
I-
he hit me 4 times.
Yeah, when you're getting knocked
And no
out of a
misses.
moving car, I'm not coming back.
Well, there's no way he should have been able to hit me 4 times in a row.
No.
We got gunshots up here too.
Anthony, you're making friends here fast. I'm specifically making friends.
Woohoo!
Stefan, good luck.
Why?
How did they get here so fast?
Can you let me out soon? Thanks.
Yeah, I'm just getting us farther away from those dudes that were shooting guns at us.
Oh crap!
It seems fairly
That's
accurate.
some quality driving, Stefan.
Thank you.
My armpit is a little bit
Turn left, turn left, turn left, turn left. Not right. There you go.
Oh.
Whenever you're on, whatever side you're laying on, turn in that direction and you'll come out of it, Stefan.
Interesting. Now, what I should have said.
And it actually applies in real life too.
I learned that from Grand Theft Auto. I learned a couple other things from Grand Theft Auto as well, but we won't discuss
I learned that if
Like
you
how to
fuck a
beat your-
prostitute,
How to beat
You
your
get your health.
prostitutes? Yeah.
I never beat them. They just got in the way of the car.
I didn't play that game since GTA. I haven't played a GTA game since GTA 3.
I
Really?
played GTA 1.
Well, right.
Back when they couldn't call game or vehicles by their original names. When you used to drive the Stallion GT.
Oh no, you still do that. They
Yeah,
don't
they
have legitimate.
Oh no? Oh, okay. I thought they paid the rights to use real names.
No way, and there's
Why would
no
they do
way
that?
hell a car manufacturer would let them.
Not for that game, no.
Not for that game.
You know, if all the car manufacturers just said F you and just did that,
All the game
nobody would have a
manufacturers, you mean?
chance. Pardon?
All the game manufacturers or the car manufacturers?
No, all the car manufacturers. Like, if they licensed it for, like, GTA,
Uh-huh.
and everybody goes, oh, well, we'll just boycott your cars. I'm sorry, but every single game manufacturer is in this game, so congratulations, you're walking from now on.
Yeah, that wouldn't be quite how it would work.
Oh,
but
AK, nice.
it wouldn't really matter that
Sure.
much anyway.
M16.
I mean, let's put it this way. Remember how people were up in arms about stuff regarding Christmas and Starbucks, and apparently that was supposed to be a major threat to their livelihood? Well, it wasn't.
It wasn't. Yeah. If
So-
I were to win $1 million, or like the lottery, like a significant amount of money,
So
I would
million
open a
Canadian.
place.
So,
I would. Oh, significant in Canadian.
right.
Like 60 million is the most you can win in Canada, but
Is that
we don't
right?
have to pay. Yeah. Oh, right now it is.
That's so
Every
interesting.
couple of years it goes up 5 million.
Huh.
But
Learn something new every day.
there's no taxes on it. But the thing is, I would make my own pizza place, and then I would tell customers that piss me off to go F off. If they don't like it, they can go eat a dick. Especially if they're lesbians.
Wow.
Not that I have a problem with lesbians. It's just that that's
came off,
offensive to
that
lesbians.
came off a little bit offensive.
Wow.
No, that's why I would say it, is to offend a lesbian.
Mm.
Wow. It's got weird fast.
It's
But
good,
yeah,
guys.
that would be my thing, was to offend as many people as possible. And then they'd be like, well, I'm going to tell whoever, and I'd be like, go right ahead.
Go tell the
I've
boss.
got $60 million to burn. I think I can do this for 50 years.
What are the libel laws and all of the crazy law? I wondered that.
In Canada, you can go tell people to go F off all you want.
Okay.
It's freedom of speech.
All right.
Here.
Now, if you call them a name, then you could get screwed, or not screwed, but
Sued.
you could eat your results in a very unpleasant way.
Uh-huh. So
Like,
you're saying you
I
don't-
would
you
tell
have to munch
I would
a
tell
rug.
people, no, you can't order that because that's stupid. What's stupid? That pizza's stupid. Because if you call them stupid, then you got a problem.
Interesting.
And if you call them stupid in front of witnesses, then you got a real problem.
Wait, if you call someone stupid, you have a problem?
Oh, I'm sure you could.
Really?
This is North America. You can get sued for everything.
This is true.
Yeah. I mean, but the problem is truth is a defense.
Actually, no, I don't think stupid. You can call people stupid, I think.
I mean,
Because
our-
you're
doesn't
referencing them to something else. You can just all you have to do is say, I'm comparing them to Einstein. And then yes, they are stupid.
They're less intelligent.
But it's something to that effect. Like I would tell people to go F off if they didn't like the way I made my pizza.
Well, there you go. Are you a pizza
Yes.
maker?
I deliver pizza in the summer. Or I mean in the winter.
Oh, okay.
I farm in the summer.
Oh, cool.
Because there's nothing else to do in the wintertime after everything's fixed. Because I don't have animals.
Sure.
And basically it's kind of boring not doing anything.
I agree.
Oh,
And
boy.
really,
Guys, we gotta
I am a self-employed person this way. Like I continue to be self-employed. I don't have any. If I don't want to go into work, I don't go to work, and I just go get another job.
Right.
Like there's no severance, there's no unemployment insurance, no health insurance or anything like that.
Right. Cool. Well, food makes you happy, right? What is it?
But yeah, I basically farm for about a month out of the year. And
Wow.
then deliver pizza for 11 months.
Chris, we
Now, if
gotta
I was
roll.
in the southern states like
know.
Steph,
Okay.
I could farm for
Oh,
5.
shit.
Oh shit, where's he
Someone
getting
just
shot
shot
from?
me.
You're
I
not
don't
being
know.
shot from anywhere.
No, we're definitely getting shot
Leaning out of a car. Leaning out of a car.
at. Ah, crap.
I hit him like 3 times, but
God, that frying pan just stopped 8 bullets on you.
Yeah. Alright. Balls.
Oh yeah.
That's enough for me tonight.
Jump in the car and drive.
Did the car just move, or was that me?
That was just you.
Oh.
Oh, start driving, man. Start driving. You could run him over.
I couldn't
You could
figure
run
out
him
how
over, man.
hit him. No, I wasn't gonna hit him. I was gonna get shot in the head. That guy had a crazy shot.
Well, and
Anthony
you were
got
making
pissed.
fun of me for leaning out of the window.
Alright,
You-
I'm done.
You're done.
Thanks for the games,
All right.
guys.
You guys have a good night.
I'll catch
Have
you
a
later.
good night.
I gotta leave, team.
All right, take it easy, guys.
Later.
Take it easy.